to engineer a return to the scintillating form of earlier in the year. We actually have the two sides with the best defensive records in the league, the two sides with the best home records, and already we're seeing the ball holding up in this very stiff breeze. Trying to release Bizo, who's playing on that right-hand side, coming forward from full-back Raymond Gaddis. Here's Nagby. Valenzuela looking for the Portuguese. Pedro Santos. Zardes. There first by McKenzie. Awful. Blocked by Wagner. The regulations provide for a crowd of 1,500, 7.5% of capacity. There's a realistic hope that Andre Blake will play again in the playoffs. That's in towards Zardes. It's a delicious ball in too.
When you go up against a diamond, there are always spaces in front of the fullbacks, but to the left and right of the defensive midfield. That's exactly where Zelarayan is here, and a fantastic ball in behind McKenzie in Glesnes.
Dealt with by Jonathan Mensah, who has had an outstanding season for Columbus Crew. Although there, he very nearly gifted a goal to Shibilko. Very fortunate to get away with that.
Well, give credit to Room for being on his toes.
This is Montero. Wagner. Aronson. Come for Shibilko. Kept alive for Wagner. Montero once again. Aronson.
Yeah, but see, that's the way, if you're the Philadelphia Union and Jim Curtin, that's the way you want to break down the Columbus Crew. I think quick two-touch passing, movement off the ball, push Brendan Aronson and Santos off of Shibilko for the knock. Good combination from the Union through the middle.
Derek Etienne Jr. from the Red Bull. Out as far as Montero again. Bizo. Shibilko. Sergio Santos. Aronson. Doesn't hit things together wonderfully well for Philly. Kasper Shibilko.
Just a great break from the Philadelphia Union, and so much of that is the balance that Brendan Aronson gives them. Santos turns at midfield, he takes on the defenders, but then you've got to fill in the gaps and provide that support. Good opportunity for Shibilko wide.
Santos to Montero.
There's a real anxiety for the Philadelphia Union fans at home, John, because this isn't the first time they've had an opportunity to win a major trophy.
Sergio Santos, Brendan Aronson. Playing for a win that would lift them to within a fingernail's breadth of the supporters' shield. And there is the closest moment so far. Bizo's shot grazing the outside of the post.
Of stepping into this, combining with Jack Elliott and Montero. Yeah, Room gets a little touch on this. Good combination through from the right back, and a fantastic save from Room.
Zardes. Zelarayan. Casually but accurately to Derek Etienne. Driven in low beyond the goalkeeper. Artur's second goal in the space of a fortnight, and just his third in 4 seasons with the club.
With the ball being whipped in. Arturo wins this ball from Montero, but there's not a good enough reaction here from Kai Wagner. Kai Wagner needs to recognize where Arturo is. He's got to step up about 20 yards from his own goal. No pressure on the ball whatsoever. It's one touch, prepare.
Slide! B, gotta help! Etienne. Half-ball. Zardes. Second half getting underway at MAPFRE Stadium, with the Columbus Crew leading Philadelphia by a 1-0, scored by Artur in the 37th minute. Here once again, Aronson, Jack Elliott. And Shabilka.
And I don't think it's a coincidence that this opportunity from the Philadelphia Union comes from one of their fullbacks getting forward. Kai Wagner doing a real good job of supporting Brendan Aronson here. And this is how Shabilko is going to get opportunity.
It was Montero's shot and Nagby that made the block. Bedoya. And that's Elliott. And it's crisper and sharper from the Union. For the lengthy diagonal, unerringly finding Montero. Shabilka. Sergio Santos. This is better from the Union.
It's a difficult spot, I feel, for a right footer, don't you?
It would suit the left-footed Wagner better, one would think. And it will be Wagner to strike it.
Here we are 10 minutes in, 5 shots. They're on the front foot. And the one thing when you win a trophy, John, is you want to win it. You don't want to back into it. And I think that may have been the message from Jim Curtin.
That's Mensah with a very injudicious challenge. It is a spot kick.
He's had a couple of these moments, John, today. Bad giveaways, whatever it may be. But listen, he's trying to play himself and get his body in between Santos and the ball. That's a foul. John, I don't care if this is incidental or not. That's a foul to me. And Mensah's been caught flat-footed tonight with his touches. Well, Montero historically has gone to the keeper's left.
Chamiro, Montero, fires Philadelphia level. On what may well turn into the biggest day of their history so far.
And he gets himself in front of Mensah and in between Mensah and that ball, and then ultimately setting up Montero to put the Union right there.
Bedoya. Elliott just took it in his stride and swept it goalwards.
To the Philadelphia Union in this second half. And they've completely caught the Columbus Crew flat-footed here at home. There's an urgency to their attack. Kasper Shabilko, Sergio Santos on the same page, and now Elliott joining the attack.
Useful corner too. Very nearly the goal from Sergio Santos to put the Union in front.
I mean, this is the second time today that Room's been reactive and strong coming off his line. One of them was off his...
Montero flicked on and over by Mark McKenzie. Catching a player. Jordi Delem to leave a match because of that. That's Pedro Santos. Then struggled to get back because of the pandemic. Lesnes, Nagby, Bedoya. Zardes going sprawling, and the referee eventually, having failed to see the advantage unfold.
The tactical foul from Lesnes on Jazzy Zardes, just left of your screen. Good officiation. And arguably their best defensive midfielder in Martinez.
Shabilko. Bedoya. Shabilko. Bizo. And Harrison with the header. And the Ilsinho moment of introduction isn't far away either.
Them opportunities to win games.
So you were wrong then, were you? Pedro Santos. Luis Diaz. Oh, it's a great ball in. And Christian Nemeth, with his first touch, has steered Columbus back in front.
And Columbus breaks the pressure from the Philadelphia Union, and now they found themselves in a good spot. Diaz delivering a great ball in. That's not good enough goalkeeping, in my opinion. This ball's delivered. Now, granted, it's into the wind, so the ball is going to pull away from the goalkeeper. That ball's inside the 6-yard box, where you've got nobody in front of you. My opinion, Joe Bednick has to do a better job of reading that ball in from Diaz. And how's that for a first touch from the second-half substitute, Christian Nemeth? But into the wind, the ball's going to pull away from you. But with the wind, I'm not so sure you want a short corner there. Why not deliver it and give it an opportunity?
Ilsinho's shot, a trundler, but it comes off Nagli's shin for a corner. That cast the 31-year-old Hungarian Christian Nemeth with his 13th club, his third in MLS, as the potential match winner here. Wagner and Shibilko! Poured away by Rome.
Goalkeeper standing on his head. This is now more saves ever in a single game in his short Columbus Crew career, but this is a fantastic save. Remember the one in the first half as well? That ball was behind him. Got a little touch on that. Rooms come up big for the Columbus Crew.
Montero. And Elliott. Rome again to the rescue.
Rooms just come up big on numerous occasions tonight for Caleb Porter and the Columbus Crew. And it was his 2019 Gold Cup performance that raised a ton of eyebrows and caught so much attention from MLS.
How many times do instructions like that fall on deaf ears, particularly late in games? Shibilko. Glesnes, still Philadelphia Pro with Bedoya. Sports Centre coming up next with John Butchigros. That's it for this game at MAPFRE Stadium.